All right, we are live. I'm just doing a quick test right now on my secondary computer for monitoring the stream. Once I verify we got audio, then we will get going. All right, we are live. Yep, we got audio. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna register Oulton Park. Gotta get my shoes on, glove up, get my wheel popped on. Then as we go on, I'm gonna verify we have game audio. All right, join practice. I've noticed that these tend to be a little bit less of a shit show than the prototype slash GT4. I don't, I don't quite, I can't quite jive with the GT4 cars for some reason. Like when I drive a GT3 car, it's obviously I'm not fucking fastest, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm faster than the slow people, but like I'm way slower than the fast people, but I can get into that groove with it. But for some reason, the GT4 cars, it's just I can't get into that groove with them, especially the Mustang. All right, once this loads up, then we'll verify game audio. I'm gonna mute my monitoring laptop, and then the sweating will begin. All right, we got audio through the headphones. Sweet, we've got audio as well. Full screen for the monitoring computer. All right, sick. Tires are still cold, so we got to take it easy our first couple laps. Usually this corner is just a slight lift, but we got to be a little more cautious because it's like driving on ice right now. We'll give it a lap or two. Get down to second gear, late entry, late apex. This is the non-chicane layout up here, so this is just a long straightaway, which is a little bit boring, but also I like not having the two bottlenecks back to back right here, because those, if you're fighting with other people, then it tends to be a shit show. Third gear, cut it tight, bounce the curb. I ran a couple of GT4 slash prototype events at Watkins Glen yesterday, and I bought the content license for the 718 Cayman Club Sport since I could not jive with that Mustang. That I don't know if I bought the Mustang or not. I don't think so because it does give you a bunch of cars from the get-go when you first get your iRacing subscription and download everything. Knowing myself, I wouldn't have bought that car, so that's why I think that it's one of the free cars. But I ended up buying. I did one race in the Mustang. Wasn't a huge fan of it, but still decided to troop it out. Finish the whole thing, and I got the 718 Cayman Club Sport. Spent a solid hour practicing, making little tweaks here and there, little less toe, add a little wing angle, all that, tweaking it for about a solid hour. And by the time we hit turn 3 on lap 1 at Watkins, there's a huge runoff area to the left and a K-rail to the right. There was a pileup, and I had this McLaren in front of me that for some reason decided to just cut, because the pileup was on the right side of the track, but the way that the cars were spinning, I was anticipating them shooting back left. So I had enough space to where I thought I could time it correctly, go to the right to get around all of it, and then for some reason this McLaren in front of me decides that he just wants to shoot right directly into the pileup and took me out along the way, and I lost my fucking mind. I ended up getting off. I didn't touch it again until today, actually until right now. But yeah, we're just doing a couple warm-up laps. We got to get our fuel data, kind of get reacquainted with this. I believe that the next race for this starts at 12:15. I don't know what time it is right now. I think it's like 12:10 or something along them lines. I don't have a clock anywhere. Although it wouldn't be too bad of an idea to get that set up so that I can further complete my little simulator station, so to speak. It's been constantly evolving. Just keeps getting better and better, little by little, but it is crazy how it's not a real car, but it feels like a damn project car because, shit's coming loose and, or it's like, same thing like a boat, how the ocean will truly test your craftsmanship because the abuse never ends with the ocean. That's the same thing with the race car, and even in real life though, it's like you're constantly putting stress on it and shit's gonna fail. The same thing with the simulator, like shit comes loose, shit starts creaking and doing this, or settings get all messed up somehow, and you're always having to tweak and tune and refine stuff. Alright, I'd say that we've got a pretty decent amount of heat in the tires at this point, judging by how the car's feeling. So after this is going to be our final warm-up lap, so I'm gonna pipe down and focus on this after we get back around the start-finish line. But I should also check and see if qualifying's coming up soon. We do look like we're approaching a small group of cars up here. Oh, there's only 2 up there. And we got... yeah, there's nobody back there.
Flight car ahead.
Damn guy. You done goofed.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
No shit, our tires are warm now, so we're able to go a little bit faster. Probably still going to end up in one of the lower, much lower splits. I don't know how many splits there's going to be for this off the top of my head right now, but I tend to find myself in either the second or third lowest split. I think that's the correct way to word that. Not very bottom split, but I'm usually like one or two splits above the very, very bottom one. So, despite the good results that I tend to get sometimes on good days, it's like I keep saying, like I'm too fast for the slow guys, but I'm too slow for the fast guys. But we are turning 44s though, so if I can get into the 43s, I wonder if I get into a higher split. Oh, qualifying's about to begin. All right, let's race. All right, we're gonna have a brief 1 minute 55-second intermission right now. I don't know if the quality of the stream is high enough to be able to see all the minor details, but at the very top it says that there's, as of right now, 1 minute 45 seconds remaining in the practice session. So while we're doing that, I'm going to get some water, and I need to make sure that my laptop is plugged in so that we don't deal with it dying halfway. And highly doubt anybody's going to be popping up in this chat anyway, but we're just doing this shit for fun. If the algorithm decides that it's going to bless me, then great. If not, I don't give a fuck. I'm just doing it for fun. So the homies can see it. All right, where is my laptop charger? Here it is. Oh shit, I just dropped my little storage box thingy. Sick. All right, now I got this little power strip thingy built into my desk. It's pretty nifty on 50s. Now, where is the charging port? I think this is it right here. Yep. Sweet. All right, I think we're in business now. We got 18 seconds. Let's get our 2 qualifying laps in and hopefully end up towards the front. Since this is the quote unquote the big boy MX-5 series, you got the rookie series, and then the which actually ironically my first like 5 races in this game were in the rookie MX-5 series on this track, but it was a different layout that had the 2 chicanes. All right, pit limiter. All right, cool. Get our warm-up lap in. The warm-up lap, I tend to scrub the tires a little more than necessary just for the extra friction, so that once our flying lap starts, then have as much heat as we can get, since it does take a couple laps to get the tires lit off. But you also got to be careful too if you're trying to slip the tires on purpose. You don't want to go shit whip it or spin out or go flying off the track or nothing. 'Cause I've done that before and it's kind of embarrassing. All right, this is a good corner to get some slippage, I think the term would be. All right, between the rumble strips. Got to be very conservative on the outlap. All right, we got to try to get a good exit out of here so that we can cross the start finish at the highest speed that we can get, so that gives us
Green flag.
every bit of an advantage. All right, first lap, let's go.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
We're already fucked up. That was supposed to be a third gear corner. All right, let's see how we did.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
All right, hold the reset. Let's pause that so that we're not getting our ears blown out. Let's see, results. What split are we in? Am I pole? Yeah, I guess I'm pole, but what split are? Hold on, let me figure out what split we're in if it shows. Results, entries. All right, it shows me a Division 9 driver, but I don't quite know what the division thingy means with this. Driver number. Oh, all right, well. All right, we got less than 1 minute in the session. All right, we got 20 seconds. That's enough to go get a swig of water from the desk. Qualifying pole is cool, but it's I like fighting. Like, you know what I mean? It's like if you qualify pole and you get a good, you know what I mean? You get a good start. If you get a good start, though, I don't always get. I've managed to botch like half of the starts on this because I can't quite figure it out. But everybody else on the field, every time I do these races, also takes off really slowly. So I think that it's just kind of in the nature. But sometime, oh, time to grid up. I gotta get back in the seat.
The estimated strength of field is 1,265. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
I cannot stand it when you gotta sit and wait for the last car to grid up, and it's just like, fuck. Like, come on, dude. Or lady, whoever. We'll be all inclusive here. It is 2026 after all.
5 cars left to grid.
Yeah, then you gotta listen to everybody revving the engines for no damn reason, just being obnoxious. There we go.
Green, green, green.
Alright, I would say that's like a 5 out of 10. That was not the great start. Not he's got the inside anyway, so yeah, we might be fucked.
Car right,
Yep,
clear on the right.
come on. We'll hold the
Car
inside,
right.
try to block him off.
Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Sweet,
There's
took
an
it back.
incident behind.
Took it back.
Left side. Keep to the right.
Alright, looks like we're gonna be fighting with this guy.
Still there. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear on the right.
Don't dive bomb. Bro, you ain't gonna make that. Don't even bother trying. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't put me into a higher split, because every time I qualify pole, this happens. Where I just pull away from the field, and it's almost not even fun, because there's nobody to fight with. Yeah, we got the rest of the field coming up on the right side over there. Kind of seeing the rear view. Yeah, I mean, they're there, but I'm just cruising for the most part. Some poor bastards already in the pit lane.
The car in P4 just set the fastest lap. 42.707.
Not too shabby. Jeez, that's almost a second faster than my. I think. Well, I don't know if the dash is showing my last lap or my fastest lap. I think it might be my last, but we'll take mental note of it once we get to this straightaway and I can actually spare some mental energy. All right, 43.96. Let's see if it changes when we cross the start finish. To be fair, he's also probably pushing hard as hell trying to get through the field while we're just cruising, maintaining a comfortable gap between P2. $43.97. Yeah, that must be my fastest lap because it didn't change when we crossed start finish a couple corners ago. But if P4 can maintain that, then maybe that'll give us some competition here in the later stages of this race. Oh, first mistake. No, I kind of saved that. We didn't get a 1x. We're good. But this guy's closing in right now because of that mistake. All right, stay tight. Yeah, he's closing in a little bit, so that just shows how detrimental small mistakes can be with these low-powered cars. Oh, yeah, he's gonna go for it.
Left side.
Nope.
Keep to the right.
Well, I left the door open for him, so...
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Trying to be, you know, we out here being respectful. We giving people space. Is he gonna do it?
Right side. Clear. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Back off, dude. You ain't gonna make it.
Stay on the left. Clear.
I just lost my momentum trying to be respectful. Oh shit! Yep, this must be the guy that set the fastest lap earlier. That was P4.
Right side. Keep to the left. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. The next car's the leader. The leader is running 44.795.
Dude, I let you pass with no issues. Why did you fight me when I was passing you back, dickhead?
Car right. Still there. Clear.
Block the inside. Just shut the door on him.
Car on your left.
Fuck, he's got the outs. He's got the
Still there,
advantage.
hold your
I'm
line.
fucked. Shit.
Clear.
I had to lift because that would have just been a bad situation all around.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.2 seconds left side.
I was gonna try to switcheroo him, but he shut the door on me. Clever bastard. That was a nice block, number 5. I was about to try to hit you with the switcheroo, but you just shut the door on me. That guy's name is Mr. Victor. We will refer to him as. Maybe got a little bit loose.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Clear.
Alright, we took it back. We're good for now until I make another mistake. If I do. Hopefully not. We just hobbyists out here. We ain't no professionals. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't think he will, though. He's been very respectful so far.
Car right.
As have we in return. Shit.
Stay
He
on
might.
the
Yep,
left.
I think he just got me. Fuck. He got me.
Clear.
Alright, I think he's going to run wide because he's on the inside.
Still there.
Whoa!
Keep to the left. Clear. Car right. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. That car is a lap down. Car on your left. Stay on the right.
Dude, if you're a lap down, why are you trying to fight?
Clear on the left.
I swear if I get taken out by a fucking back marker, I'm gonna lose my shit. You fake lunges and try to play a psychological game with them. Oh, he might have just got a 1x.
Left side. Still there. Stay on the right. Clear. Left side. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Clear.
Shit, this guy's slowly pulling away from all that tomfoolery.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.3 seconds. Minutes to go.
Alright, I gotta
Keep it
get
up. We're in a great spot.
I gotta get past this fucker. Seems you get a little bit of a better exit if you drop the if I drop the third for that one. Oh, blew the apex. Fuck! Alright, we saved it. Alright. Focus. go. Gotta just put the pressure on him, wait for him to fuck up. Whoa, where'd he go?
The next car's the leader.
He's glitching like hell. Where'd he go? There he is.
The next car's the leader.
I'm aware of that, Big Hoss. I know. We're trying to pass him, so we could be the leaders. Fuck. I had to tap the brakes. I didn't want to hit it. I didn't want to hit him. Alright, 10 laps, that's probably, or 10 minutes, that's probably about 4, maybe 5 laps, for 5 laps, give or take about 1. Don't, no 1x, no 1x. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna try to set a trap. Nope. Never mind. You got a little squirrely.
Five minutes to go.
That was fucked. I fucked up. might be my opportunity.
Right side. Clear.
My bad, Victor.
White flag, white flag.
Mr. Victor, I salute you. That was a hell of a fight.
There's the flag. It's over.
Mr. Donnie,
Nice
I also
run.
salute you
Solid
too.
work.
You had me sweating for a while. All right, let's back out of this. Wait for the results to come up and see what happened with the final results. I want to see how much my safety rating went up because I'm trying to get it to 4.0 so I can get my B class license a little bit sooner. But I think that it might kick in after the maintenance happens. I think tomorrow, I believe. I'm not quite sure, but I'm a little bit scared to do the B class because that's the big boy shit. That's like the beginning of the big boy shit. All right, we're gonna take a quick intermission for a couple minutes while we wait for these results to pop up. I need to get some water. Practice. Ooh, actually, what time does the 1:30? Oh fuck. Do I really want to risk this right now? Cause I am not very good with these. But also it does seem to be like one of those days where I kind of sort of got it. We'll wait for these results to pop up and then go from there. The nuances that come with this is you've got prototypes and GT4 cars on track at the same time. Wait, why is it not showing the prototype anymore? Unless, is this a, no, there's no way this is, oh, because that's the GT4, but there's the, it was the, where the hell is it? It is sports car, no. Falcon Sports Car Challenge. That's the one I was doing where it was like the multi-class with the prototypes. Oh, our results are ready. Again, an Englishman and a Brazilian I'm fighting with the entire time. What split were we in? Oh, the fifth split out of 7. Okay, we moved up ever so slightly, moved up a little bit. How big was the grid? These guys were 25 cars started. I don't know how many finished. 18 laps, 17. Okay, so yeah, I would say that it was probably about 15-ish cars that were making up the majority of the field. Oh man, well, oh, this starts at 2:30. That's another hour and a half from now. That's a bit of a ways out. What else do we got here? Or we can just do the GT4 only. That starts in 23 minutes. Here, actually, I might cut the stream now so that when this uploads as a full video, then it will be a nice short, or not short, but a everything played out very well. So I'd say that it's a good stopping point. But I don't know if anybody even came into here, but if you did, I appreciate you. We out.